Create next file padding.html. Padding in same folder. Which folder? Under the inline. Under the inline. That is called padding. Padding.html. Padding.html. Padding will help us to give the space inside of tag. Inside of tag, let's follow the body tag. And then we can use here a one p tag only. Even on the top, you can write all h1 CSS padding example. CSS padding example. For this h1, you can write color red. Not color directly, a style equal to color red. Okay, so CSS padding example, text will come in red color. Now for this paragraph, we can add some certain text. 3-4 line you have to add it. Write one line and then copy paste. Okay, so one line I have written and we did copy paste of 4 lines. CSS padding example, then one paragraph written. Now for this paragraph, write some style equal to width. Width give 200 px. Height don't mention, let it be height default. Margin 30 pixel between one block to other block. Then background orange color. Then float left. Okay, float left. Width 200 pixel, margin 30 pixel, background orange, float is a left. Okay, so what will happen is background of this p tag will come orange color. Width we have mentioned, height is not there. Float is also done. Check now. One paragraph should appear something like this. We'll copy the same paragraph and we'll paste it 3 times. Same paragraph we'll copy and we'll paste 3 times. 3 times. Same paragraph you copy and paste 3 times. Okay, so hope ready. 3 times copy paste. Now 3 p tag will appear something like 3 blocks. Outside we have a space sufficient, but inside we don't have any space. Inside this paragraph, you have no space. Outside there is a space. Okay. Outside you have proper space, but inside you have no space. Now we have a property called padding. We can write for the first one, padding. Padding, give some 40 pixel and then check. In first paragraph, very good space will get applied. Add the padding 40 pixel in first block. Padding 40 px we added in the first block, right? Padding 40 pixel once we write, it will get resized like this. You can see 40 pixel space from top, from left, from right, from bottom. So this space happen inside. So this what we did, we given some space outside, we given some space inside. Correct? Now we are given randomly in pixel. Okay. After some example, we will be calculating properly based on percentage. So when you calculate proper space inside, when you calculate proper space outside, and based on need, certain number of lock you fit in one line in all the devices. Okay. So the space calculation inside the container as well as space calculation out of the container. This is called a box model. This is called a box model. Okay. In that you are using the property called margin. You are using the property called padding. Okay. Border once we apply, border will also take the place. That also we have to calculate. Okay. So inside and outside will guide you in some after some example how to calculate the spaces. Right. So we added the padding how much? 40 px. Go for the second paragraph. Right here, padding hyphen top. Padding hyphen top. Padding hyphen top 40 pixel. So in this you will see padding only from top. Okay. In this you will not have padding from all the side. Padding will be only from the top side. Padding hyphen top. Next, after that, you can go for the third paragraph and add inside padding hyphen left. So in this, padding only from the left side. Padding only from the left side. You will get proper space from top, proper space from left in the second and third, and in the first one you will find proper space from the all the side. Okay, so it is something like this. Here, this is only from top, here only from the left. So then we saw margin was helping us to apply the space outside of the element, and padding is helping us to apply the space inside of it. But when you apply the padding, okay, when you apply the padding, your element will be resized. You see this? This is bigger than all three. This is the original height. And in that, you can see 40 pixel from top and 40 pixel from bottom will get added. Okay, once you apply the padding. And here we have padding from left side. So only width is increased from the left side. But here you can see width increase from left side also, and width is increased from the right side also. So when we add the padding, that will take the place in the left also, right also, top also, bottom also, depend on which property you applied. Only padding or padding from all the side. Okay. Right. Now come to the developer guide. Hope your file is working. You can let me know in the chat also. Here is the first paragraph I sent you. You can add the content inside and you can run and check it. Okay, so paragraph is working and it is giving the proper space from surrounding from the on the side. Okay, go next. Next, we can go for the another property. We can make a note in developer guide. That property you can call as display property. Okay, we have used one place as a float. Here we are going to use call display. Display. It has multiple options. What are those? Display colon in a line. Inline. So it will convert from block to inline. Once you write display inline, it will convert from block to inline. We have one more. Display colon in a line hyphen block. Inline hyphen block. What is that? This is also going to convert from block to inline. But according to need, it will behave like a block also. Inline meaning is what? Complete inline. And inline block meaning is what? It is coming in the same line. But if required, it will work like a block also. Okay, it will behave like a block also. Next, you write display colon none. It will hide the element. You are suppose displaying a paragraph. Suppose you are displaying a paragraph. After that, if you apply the display none, your paragraph will get hide. It will not display none. We have another one from the CSS side that is called display flex. We have one more called display only block. Display block. Display only block. Let's go ahead. Now create a file display.html. In that we can add something. Display.html. .html. HTML we can start here. Follow the body tag. Right inside UL and li. You can add some li, home, about us, contact us, login, register, product and service, and service. Add this all. If you run it, ready? Now let's go right here. You see, all are coming the same line, a new line. Check. It is in the new line. Why? Because it is a block level element. Li is called as a block level element. Now go here for every li, write style equal to display colon inline. Display colon inline, and inline. Paste everywhere. Check now. Same line or new line? But no space. How to give a space? We have a property called margin. Let's give 20 pixel everywhere. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and 20. Hope ready? So how many places we have written display inline? So many places. So that is the only problem of inline CSS. Same output if you want 20 times, same CSS code you have to write 20 times. Okay, now suppose 20 pixel, we want to change to 30 pixel. Then what will happen? Change all the places. Now suppose this code you copy paste in 6 pages. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages we have. Right? If you copy and paste in 7 pages, and you need to modify 20 pixel to 30 pixel, then open all 7 pages and start modification from one side. Okay. Right? Check now. Come to the developer guide again. We have written display inline, display none, display flags, display block. Okay. So display none, you add one place and see. Suppose for login, write display none. For login, make as a display none. Happening? Gone. Display none means it will not be visible. Display none means it's gone. It will not be visible. Again, based on user interaction, once we come to the page and user do somewhere click here, there, JavaScript will come and display none will convert into inline. Then it will be visible. Okay, come to the developer right now. We will implement this all. Block, flags, inline block, all will follow. Okay. Now let's go for the next. Right inside. Now the same thing what we wrote here. If the same thing, if you want to convert into internal, then how it will look? See here. You have written display inline, many places. Now see, if we talk on the complexity level, then what will happen? display in line from here to here. If I count how many character is, that is total this many 53 character. No, selected how many? 37 character. Now 37 into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. 37 into 7. Correct. That many code is duplicate. Okay. One place, suppose you write 37 character, and that also you can use 7 times. But now what is happening? We wrote 37, 37, 37, many places. Now convert this example into internal, then you will feel like, oh, it's better than 100% better than inline. Next file you create under the internal folder. Internal folder, you create one file, example 1.html. HTML open close. Follow the head tag. Follow the style tag. Follow the body tag. I will message to someone. Okay, written. Now go to the previous file. Copy all the li and ul. UL and li copy from the previous file and paste in this file. Exact same from previous file, copy and paste in this. After this, we will write one li tag here. And for that li tag, we can use this all property and values, something like this. And delete all CSS from all the lines. We don't need to add everywhere. Add only one place. Save now and save once. Written. Check now. All are happening. Same result. Compared to the first example and second example, which one look better? Second one, right? This look better. This is called one to many. Write once and use how many times? Many times. Write once and use many times. Write once and use many times. Well, destructive mentality completely. Correct? Now let's come. Add one property, one place. Color as a blue. You will see all the places blue will apply. Write font hyphen size 20 pixel. You will find all places it will get applied. This is called one to many. Write once and it will apply all the places. Check now, happen all the places, right? That is the point. If you talk professionally, I will make you expert. If you talk non-professionally, I'll confuse. Both the skills I have. How to confuse the people that also I know, how to convince the people that also I know. Okay. Unnecessary, she has wasted my half an hour of time. I'll block her from the list. She cannot say. Yellow. Okay, sorry. So what we need to do? What we follow? We follow one to many. Now look into this file. Previous file again. I'll open the code. This file is called example. Which one? No, display. Display was there. Okay. In display case, you see display in line. Many times we wrote. In this file, you can see display only one line. Correct. So what is this li? Flower bracket we have open close, right? Let's write now. here a small comment and syntax. Small comment and syntax. Okay, right inside syntax. Syntax should be before, not later. Cut from here and paste here in the beginning. Syntax of writing the CSS. How we can write the CSS? Okay, inside this you write here selector. Selector. Curly bracket open close. Selector curly bracket open close. Right here call property colon value. Next property colon value. Next property colon value. Okay. Multiple property value we can write. We can write here property 1, property 2, property 3. Okay. Now in the syntax it says selector, and below at the place of selector what you have written in example. Right? Li. Li is taking the place of selector. So we can say li is the tag. When we look in HTML, we call it a tag. But when you are looking into the CSS, as per the CSS, it's becoming a selector. Okay. And this what we wrote, this all are called a property value. Now after that, we will remember in HTML, whichever the tag we have, all the tags are called a property selector. Sorry, in HTML, all the tags are called a tag. But in the same tag in the CSS, it will be called as a selector. Now one more example you write here. Suppose you can say there is a tag called body tag. Body tag. Okay. Inside the body tag, you write called background as orange color. Background orange color. Now, in current page, wherever the body will come, the background will convert into orange color. Okay. Now, body also is a tag, but in the term of CSS, it's become a selector. Okay. Let me see here. It should look like this, right? Next, after that, UL is also a tag. Let's go here. UL. For UL, you write background green color, and padding 20 pixels. Padding 20 pixels. So you will see in current page, wherever the UL tag will come, background will convert into green, and inside the UL, you will get the space of 20 pixels. Something like this, right? Then this is the only, not everything of CSS. This file you have written, the selector you are saying here, selector is not of one type. Selector is of 5 types. Total 5 type of selector we have. One selector what you wrote as a tag name, as well as tag name, right? That is called as a selector. Okay. Now, which method is comes is called CSS by tag name. What we are doing, we are writing the property and value for which one? For li tag. We are writing the property and value for li tag. Right? So li tag is nothing but it's called as a selector, and in the term of HTML you can call it a tag. So this method will call it a CSS for a tag name or CSS by tag name. Okay, save now. Now come to the developer guide. And in developer guide, in the beginning we have written inline CSS, internal, external import. Okay, in inline CSS you can write few lines first. In inline CSS you can write few lines first. Call it is 1-to-1. It is 1-to-1. 1-to-1. What that represent 1-to-1? Write CSS code one time and use in HTML only one time. Write the CSS code one time and use only one time. Use only one time. Write the CSS code one time and use only one time. Now, when you are writing 1-to-1, what problem will come? We can write here, because of 1-to-1, because of 1-to-1, because of 1-to-1 code, duplicate will happen. Because of 1-to-1 code, because of 1-to-1 code duplicate will happen. Okay, code duplicate will happen. Now write below, if code is duplicate, then file weight will increase. File weight will increase. If code is duplicate, then file weight will increase. If file is heavy, then page loading will be slow. Page loading time will increase. Page loading time will increase. If file is heavy, then page loading time will increase. Next, after that, if page is taking long time to load, user experience will be bad. If page take long time to load, user experience will be bad. Now, what will happen? Your file is, if page take long time to load, user experience will be bad. User experience will be bad, right? Another line you can write, page modification will be complex. Page modification will be complex. Right? Another one more line you can write. Google will reject from Google search. Google search. Google will reject from the Google search. Okay, so we got the problem. Now we'll come to the internal part. In internal part, what is the benefit? So here when you're writing as a inline CSS, the problem is in front of you. You have written this many times. If you are writing many times, what problem will come? We have listed here. If you are writing one-to-one, code will become duplicate. If one code you are writing again and again, your file will become heavy. If your file will become heavy, definitely page will take long time to load. If a page take long time to load, user experience will be bad. If you want to modify something, will be complex. Google will reject the page from the Google search. Because of that, we discussed in the beginning, that is only for understanding purpose, where to write and how to write. Come under the internal CSS. In internal CSS, we can write, it is one to many. One to many. Write CSS one time and use many times. Write CSS code one time and use it many times. Okay, come down. Next, after that, right here, CSS has given total 5 methods to write one to many. CSS has given following 5 methods to write one to many. To write one to many CSS. Okay, CSS is given following 5 methods to write one to many CSS. Okay, what is that? One is called CSS for tag name. Tag name. Second one, CSS for ID. Tag CSS for tag group. CSS for tag group. Third one, CSS for ID. CSS for class. Fifth one, CSS for parent and child tag. Parent and child tag. 5 methods we can write. Okay. Now we will create a separate file for all. Here we'll write called example2. Example2.html will explain us CSS for tag name. Example3.html will explain us CSS by tag group. Example4.html will explain us right by ID. Example 5.html will explain us for the CSS for class, and this example 6.html will explain us last point. Inform her and tell her we will give the video access after 2 days. Yes, reason is what? We need to know where in the video, what is the playlist. Okay. Ask her in which batch she was and what was the month, which year, everything. Okay. Ask her which year you joined, which month you joined. Okay. And after that, it will take 2 days, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. By end of the day, we'll send you the video link. You can enjoy. Okay. Come next. So how many files? 4, 5 files. Let's go. Write the example 2.html. In your life, you don't use any kind of non-professional word with 2%. Hope you have idea. With whom? Parent is your own family. They will manage it. Doctors and teacher. Doctor will save your life and teacher will spoil your career. Right or wrong? Yes. I went to hospital, 10 minutes I was not able to wait. I made something, I asked and I'm waiting for 2-3 hours. Person came, he did research and said there is the fault. Go here. Went there for the search, for the test. He called there. Person will go, guide him in different way. He sent to different hospital. Right? Me and my wife have struggled for the 15 days. Again went to the same hospital, met with another doctor. He said there is no problem. Okay. While writing the message, there should be control on the finger. To whom you are writing the message, what will be the action of this message, right? Message should be after looking at the message, people should smile. After looking at the message, people should not cry, right? From my video, from my class, learn and build the career, correct? And use nonsense word for me only. Do you think the knowledge will help them? That will never help. Okay. Okay, rotate. Now come inside the page, write the P tab. This is P1. This is P2. This is P3, P4. Okay, P1, P2, P3, P4. Now write after that div1, div2, div3, div4. Div2, div3, div4. Next, after that, write somewhere section. This is section 1, section 2, let it be 2 section only. Okay, so how many type of tag you wrote? Total 3 type of tag. Now come to the head section. In head section, go to the style block. Go to the style block. In a style block, write for P tag. Now see how many paragraph you have here. Total is a 4 paragraph. Right? 4 paragraph here. After that, we want to distribute entire width of the screen between 4 paragraph. So total width is how much? This width, total screen width, 100%. Right? Total screen width, 100%. Because my screen width is different, yours is different. How can you write the code so that it will work in all? Maybe someone will keep half a screen, they'll run. It should work in all. So we can see, yes, whether you are running in the half screen or full screen, no matter, your screen width is 100%. Okay. Now 100% you are going to distribute in 4 parts. So what will come total width? 25%. Okay. Total width will be of 25%. Next, after that, you want to give some back gap between the paragraph. Now what happened? One will take 25, next 25. So you will not have a space. So you want to give some space. How much will you give a space? Since you are calculating the percentage, right? So give the margin also based on percentage only. Suppose if you write 2%, example. So this paragraph will take 2% in the left, 2% in the right. Even it will take 2% from top and bottom also. Since length, let it increase, no matter. Matter is of width. So 2% left, 2% right, 4%. Now you are giving here 4% margin. That is also the space. And here you already utilize how much? 25%. So this becomes 29%, no? Now how 4 will fit in one line? It will not fit. We have to minus now from here, not 23. Total margin 2% left, 2% right, 4%. So you have to minus here. So will be total actual width as a 21. Okay, written width how much? 21%. Okay, now come down. Write the background for the division. Write the background. How much? Background any color. Example, orange color. In one line, how many it will come? Only one will come because float you have not written. You have to change the behavior. Then only it will come in the same line. Increase the height now. Next keep 300. Then check. Now exact 4 block will appear in one line. Let's check this file. Padding also we can give. But now check based on margin. So fitting 4 block in one line. Come down. Height you can decrease. 300 look like more. 200 will be okay. Come down. Next after this, write the next one. So you have written the CSS for P tag. It is applying only for P tag. It's not applying for the div or section. That is called CSS by tag name. We have to write one tag name, and for that we need to add the property and value. Come down. Write the div. Inside the div, you write here. Total how many division we have? 4. So width will remain same. Everything remains same. Change the background. Same thing you copy and paste here and change the background to something pink color. Right? And increase the maybe font size to 30 pixel. Okay, so how many are coming? 4 division. Now we have total 2 section tag. Let's write below for section tag also. Width should be not width, because two sections are there. You can write the width something 46%, and then you can write the margin 2%. Then write height. Okay, hold on. Now you can write called padding. Padding, okay. Padding how much? See, if you write only padding, it will increase the space in the left also as well as right also. It will become difficult. Okay, or hold on. In this file, don't write padding. Add only height. It may lead you to the confusion. Okay, height give somewhere 200 and put background. Background sky blue color. After that, font hyphen size 50 pixel and text align center. Text align as a center. Oh, both are overlapping because float left is not written. Something like this. So how many type of tag we have written in current file? 3. And for each tag, the CSS you wrote call individual. For P tag separate, for div tag separate, for section tag also separate, right? Everywhere the CSS is separate. Okay, right? So in this case now, which method we can say this? Because CSS you are writing for a tag name, that also individual tag name, not multiple tag name, right? For individual. So this method is called this one, CSS by tag. You can copy maybe any one section, copy this paragraph itself, copy the CSS per paragraph or anyone, maybe per section also you can copy. And in developer guide, we need to add an example. In developer guide, we can add as a example. But where you will add, that is also matter. You need to add just below this line as an example. Okay. Right. So one method is clear. We'll see remaining method tomorrow. Yeah. It's look like this. All p tags same, all division tags same, all section tag also same.